Let's talk about this. A British study reveals that older brothers are bigger bullies than sisters, especially in larger families. The study tracked almost 7,000 British siblings until age 12. It found when it comes to sibling name-calling, teasing, and other types of mean behavior, older boys tend to be the perpetrators. Girls are more likely to be targeted by their siblings, especially if they are the babies of the family. Jealousy about sharing attention from parents was found to be a likely cause. Okay, so Mika, I know you're the young, who else is the younger sibling? Pooja?
Youngest.
All four of us.
We're all the youngest, but I don't have any brothers, so you guys can all, you're all shaking your head yes to this. Is this correct then?
Correctamundo.
Who wants to start?
Go ahead.
Yes, 100%, man. My brother was bigger, older. He was in the football team. So, like, I even got teased by his friends because they were all on the football team. So I was the little sister who had to carry everybody's bags.
Yep.
And he didn't defend you?
No, he's like, yeah, of course she can.
Me neither.
Yeah,
What was,
of course
what was
she
the
can.
age gap?
Yeah, about 4.5 years.
4.5 years.
Yeah.
My brother was a bully, a cheat, and a thug. Borderline sociopath, in fact, if you want to get down to it.
Wow.
And he and my sister are 1 year apart, and then I'm dropped down 6 years after them. So my sister would defend me to a point, but nobody could deal with my brother. But revenge was sweet because he went away on a hitchhiking trip to South America for a year, came back, and I grew 6 inches and about 40 pounds.
Whoa.
And he tried to do something stupid, threw something in my face, and I tackled him to the couch and pinned him down and said, basically, it's over. Dude,
Times are changing.
it's over.
But you still love him.
Age gap?
7 years. He turned 60 in 3 days, and I'm going to punch him 60 times in the face, and he'll still owe me.
One for good luck as well. Birthday beats.
Love you, Jim.
I was going to say, but you're over it now. But maybe not.
I'm totally over it.
You'll never get over
What
it.
about you?
I'm going to preface my story by saying my brother and I get along great now. We are super close. However, 3.5 years older than me, right? So when he is 12 and I am 8, let's say for an example, that's a sizable difference.
It's
right?
enough.
He always had a lot of size on me. I was never a big guy, but. He had a couple of moves on me. We would fight daily. And he had a couple of moves on me because his legs were longer. He did one called the gas pedal. I won't get too graphic here, but he grabs both legs, pulls them apart, he takes his leg and does this.
Yeah.
Yep. I was singing soprano as a kid. It took me a while for the voice to drop.
Man.
And then he did another one. There was no name for this one. He would take my face. Our house was all carpet at the time. He put my face on the carpet, my legs up in the air, and then just
The carpet burn.
drag my face across
been there.
Oh, my
carpet.
gosh.
And you can't do anything as a kid. So I beat him up twice in my life, and it was only when you're blackout mad. When you're so mad that you just get that like
Rage.
Hulk strength.
Yeah.
But I definitely broke some remote controls. Like as he'd come in after me, I'd like whip remote, he'd duck, it would hit the wall, explode.
Yeah, we had throw
Dad
fights.
comes home, he's like, "Why is everything broken?"
Okay, but you're better today because of it,
exactly.
right?
I don't know.
Can we end this on a positive?
Is this why we all ended up in TV? Because this divided attention thing?
I love my brother, though. We still love our brothers.
We all, that's
you,
why
bro.
I prefaced it with we get along
no,
great
but
now.
I mean, how did it build your strength of character? Like, how did you?
I'm scrappy.
I'm tougher.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a fighter.
I'm much more accurate with my remote throwing. Want to see?
Oh,
Yeah.
I think we're good. You know, I know that you often have burning questions about life, and you know,
Do I?
As big sis, I like to answer those for you.
All right.
I feel like this must be one of them. How does Kim Kardashian stay looking so youthful? You ask. I know you've wondered.
I didn't.
Well.
A lot of Botox, I'm guessing.
Well, she says that she keeps a straight face. When a fan asked the 38-year-old her secret to smooth skin during a makeup class in LA, Kim responded, "Don't smile."
Oh, great advice.
Yeah, and if you notice now, I can't look at any pictures of her anymore. She doesn't smile. It's not the only thing that she does to stay beautiful. In early 2018, she detailed her skincare routine, saying that she does use anti-aging products, and they probably aren't from a drugstore. Just guessing.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, there's so many things wrong with this story. Where do we begin? Like most things Kim Kardashian, this is terrible, terrible advice. Don't do it.
Why is it news? Why are we talking about
Yeah.
it? You know, but you know, she's a beautiful woman, and often when it comes to makeup and stuff, she really sort of sets the trend, right? I mean,
Right.
some would argue that
She's-
Kylie's kind of doing that as well, but
She's also got all this. I'm going to do this and jump into your shot. All the money to spend on all the expensive surgeries that regular people don't have.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah, even right now, I feel like I'm smiling too much while you're talking. 'cause-
Don't go all Kim. One of the best things about you is that you're very expressive.
Yeah.
And you know, smile lines, as you age, they are beautiful.
I think so too. I'm gonna argue against this. I'm gonna say, listen, I think that those are the things, like whether it's a man or a woman. I love like the crow's feet. I love that.
It shows you've had a good, rich life with lots of laughter. Like your husband Paul, he has the best laugh I've ever heard, and he laughs at all my jokes. I think he laughs at all yours too, and I love it. It's great.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I on principle, I'm pretty much against anything Kim and Kanye ever say or do, and this one is really not good.
By the way, Paul, if you are watching right now, he's not saying you have wrinkles. He was just complimenting the laugh.
I'm saying I want to be you.
Yeah,
that's all.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Bill, you know, he's the guy who here knows how to pose, knows what he's doing in that department.
He gets the smize. Actually, that's pretty brilliant.
Yeah, he does have the smize, so this way you don't have to get the wrinkles.
That's not his best smize.
You know, he is better.
That one looks more like, there we go. That's better. He's like, yeah, Christmas tree. Who's your Valentine?
Yeah, I would love to get the before this was actually taken, like what he was saying to the Christmas tree, because whatever it was, it looks pleasant.
Yeah.
Mind you, even Bill has, you know, some great laugh lines, and you know, you've lived life.
And Bill looks way younger than he is, so good for him.
Oh wow.
Whatever his secret is.
Okay, what about you? Let's see. What's your go-to pose, by the way?
Oh, I can't see a thing without these. I am blind as a bat.
Too much smiling. A lot of smiling.
I smile a lot. You know what's funny? I was doing a charity shoot this weekend, and one of the makeup artists there, she was like, relax the forehead, relax. And I'm like, I am relaxed. She's like, do you read a lot? And I'm like, well, yeah, I read for a living. She's like, not good. She's like, you have a lot of forehead lines. And then she also offered to tweeze my eyebrows, because she said youth is the amount of space between your eyelid and the start of your eyebrow. And as you get older, that gets smaller. So she goes, can I tweeze your eyebrows? I said, you're not touching my eyebrows. I don't even know your name.
Well, now I just want to do this.
Yeah. She's like, relax the forehead, relax. I'm like,
relax.
It's relaxed.
Relax your forehead.
What do you want me to do?
Whenever I think you're stressed out, I'm going to be like, hey.
Yeah.
Relax the forehead.
Yeah.
Wait, let me test your youth. Okay, I see the distance. Okay, we're okay.
So I'm like, don't give me those angry or surprised eyebrows that you see people out with.
So, by the way, if you ever want to get to know Gertie, just word of advice, don't try to pluck his eyebrows without getting to know him first, okay?
Yes.
Take him out for at least a coffee.
Right? All right, good news for Star Wars fans. Lightsaber dueling is officially a competitive sport. And this explains why, for the entire newscast, all I've heard is in the background. This is what you guys are up to, 10 feet away from me. Thanks for that.
Requires rehearsal.
France's Fencing Federation, that's a thing, has officially recognized the sport, allowing you to channel your inner Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker. How it works is two fighters enter a circle marked in tape. Hits to different body parts are worth a certain amount of points. First person to reach 15 points first, or whoever has the highest score. What do you break yours, Bill? Whoever has the highest score after 3 minutes wins. You guys can saber it up now that we're in the story.
I'm going to wait because I've got a technique.
To compete, fighters have to duke it out with a polycarbonate lightsaber replica lit by LEDs and wear appropriate protective gear.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Okay, here's the drill. Look, if air guitar is a sport, and it is, then this should be too. You know, nerds still deserve their Olympic trial sports as well. Bill has come with wardrobe.
This is the only protective gear I need.
Yeah, and it's not going to help because when your lightsaber is basically an extendo cop billy club, and mine is a quiet boys. Listen up.
That's all I was hearing during the newscast.
That's the bells and whistles that I do not need. I've got the Force.
All right, I'm getting out of here because I don't like where this is going.
Hey, what's that?
How do we? Oh,
by the way, Bill, that cloak does not do much for your peripheral vision. I like that your "what's that" actually worked on
it. It kind of did, yeah.
This is like Back to the Future.
Hey, your shoe's untied, Padawan.
Oh, I've lost my head. So how do we sign up for this?
Doesn't say in the story.
Okay.
Only in
France.
France.
Huh? Yeah, go to France, join the Fencing Federation, and show up with like that.
Drink a lot of wine, have some baguette, and then go for a...
The sound effects are key to me. It's vital. But you have to be careful because if it is a real lightsaber, you don't want to touch the blade because you'll you push it up, push that up. Yeah. Sorry, down. Push the button down. There you go. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
This is the sound.
That's the real deal. That's nice. Yeah.
But the sound does not make the victor.
No.
Joining the family on the couch. This story is very interesting, and I don't want any of you to hold back on it when I come to you here. Okay, so how much would you be willing to give up in order to get your dream home? We know how much housing costs here. For some millennials, they would go to jail, it seems. According to an American survey, get this, right? Nearly 1 in 4 millennials would go to jail for 1 week if it meant they could own their dream home. Nearly half would swear off Instagram forever That may be the bigger one.
That's a big sacrifice.
29% said they'd give up their iPhone. The survey also revealed that 48% of millennials would give up Chipotle.
What?
36% they'd give up brunch forever.
What?
As the big one right here. 13% say they would give up sex for 10 years. I'm going to put this out there right now before I defer to you. I would give up all of these things except for one. There's only one thing
I'd have trouble with a few of them.
Only one for the dream home.
You
I
love brunch. I understand that.
No, because that's fine. You can have breakfast and then lunch. Get it on a technicality.
Let's talk about
also,
sex,
give up my
baby.
iPhone. I'll tell us to get a Samsung or whatever.
Also, 9% would break up with their partner.
No, I can't do that.
Quickly on the jail thing, I had an old boss who actually, back in the day, if you had tons of parking tickets, and he did as a student, he opted to expunge thousands of dollars in parking tickets to do an overnight in the Don jail. One night.
And he did it?
He said, not a good idea. Do not recommend it. He goes, it was the most terrifying day and night of his life, and he would pay thousands of dollars, so don't do that.
In a cell by yourself or with...
Well, no, with others. That's the problem. You're there with General Pop, right?
Okay. That's tough.
Other things, maybe get a full-time job,
Right.
shave your neck beard, join the GOP, or wear a MAGA hat. These are other things I'm just adding to the list. We do have a resident millennial.
I would give up chocolate.
Would you? I wouldn't. Andre, calling young Andre. All right,
He's already laughing.
Son, what would you give up? Would you give up your Adidas hat?
I would give up my Adidas hat. I would give up 90% of the things on this list, to be honest with you. I was fine with the jail time up until about 30 seconds ago when you stopped.
Andre, let me ask you then, what is the 10% that you're referring to that you would not give up?
I think we all know which one that is.
Instagram? Instagram and Chipotle?
Instagram, that's where I draw the line.
Avocado toast, probably.
Are we all in agreement then on, I'll put it out there, are we all in agreement on not giving up sex for 10 years? That's a long time. Life is short.
I wouldn't break up with my partner for a house.
Well, that's sort of
Unless you
Depends
don't.
on the house, though, right? No.
No.
No, but the reason I say that is because when you're watching these kind of international house shows and things, I'm shocked. I love Toronto, I love Canada, but they go to like Dallas, you can get this like massive mansion for like $300,000. Yeah. You really, if you're willing to transplant, you don't have to give up avocado.
Even in this country, you can go out to the prairies and buy a mansion in in
Nova Scotia,
Saskatoon,
you know,
or out east for a third of what you're paying here. Yeah, if you want to move.
North Shore.
Transferable? I don't know.
Well, we have a millennial that already has a house. Connor, our camera guy.
Connor, our camera guy, already has a house?
Yes.
Connor, what did you
How did
have to
that
give
happen?
up? What'd you give up, bud? Nothing?
Do you sell your soul, son? No, he's good. He's all smiles back there.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we all
Hey,
agreed.
bud.
Well, how'd we get him on? No, that's great.
Yeah.
We all agreed on just the one thing then, huh?
Yeah.
South of the border, pet owners are pampering their furry friends. It is National Love Your Pet Day, which really should be every day.
It is every
I think
day.
it is every day. If you're a decent pet owner. Look at this guy. Animal lovers have been posting pics and videos of their beloved pets on social media. The holiday marks a day for pet owners to give a little extra TLC to their pet. Some owners treat their pooches and felines to their favorite treats, dress them up in cute costumes, or give them extra snuggles. I don't know if they love being dressed up in costumes, but that's more for the owner than the pet. But
Right.
I think they like the attention. Anything you do kind of with them.
Yeah, what is like with all of those little
It's great.
guy things?
On my Facebook memories, it popped up me with Dolce when he was just a few months old. Like literally, you could put him in your breast pocket in a shirt.
Oh my
I was like,
gosh.
oh my gosh, I can't believe you've been my little buddy for
Little 2-pounders. There's
12 years. There he is. Hey.
Dolce is still a tiny guy.
look at that big
Yeah.
smile.
I know, he's so happy.
And
Daddy.
what is he, about 4 or 5 pounds, Billy?
Seven.
Seven? Oh, he's 7 pounds, okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at Frankie Furley. There he is.
Oh,
Posing
Frankie.
in the backyard.
So cute.
He's an adorable guy.
I want
Frankie.
him.
Frankie
And I
Frankie.
want
Oh,
coffee
well,
too.
that's
That
a
was
supermodel
adorable.
shot.
That was coffee on Valentine's Day. She told me, she's like, listen, I'm not about these Hallmark holidays, all right? Get that rose out of my
This
face.
dog bachelorette episode here.
She did not accept my rose.
And that's Chris's
Ozzy.
dog.
Love Ozzy.
Producer Chris
Ozzy.
Fisher's dog, who
Yes.
you were saying hello to during his vacation.
Coffee and Chris was with Bill in Orlando last week, so I got the chance to meet Ozzy a few times. Coffee and Ozzy went for walks
Got
together.
along?
And, they got along. It's like Coffee was like a big sister to Ozzy. Ozzy was kind of just looking up to Coffee.
Aw.
And, yeah, it was actually really cute. They
We've got more. There's Leo, producer
Leo.
Chelsea's dog. Also super adorbs.
Oh my
Chelsea,
God.
you got to bring Leo in.
Come on. Whose dog is this?
Oh, and this is Ron's dog, our director today. Our dogs are Carson and Koosh. Is that correct? Carson and Koosh. Oh, man. You know, pugs, I grew up, well, they weren't mine. A neighbor of ours had pugs. They are amazing. They're so great.
Yeah.
I want more dogs. I want to get some pugs.
My kids want dogs too. They want
Yeah.
pets.
Are
They
they
want
bugging
rabbits and dogs. So yes, they're bugging and bugging.
Rabbits are a good gateway
every day.
to the dogs.
Exactly.
You know?
Well,
Yeah.
Adrian has all these stuffed dog animals, so and so he has names for all of them.
Hint,
It's like, this is what I want, Mom. This one, and this one. I'm like, wait, buddy.
Not so subtle.
Yeah.
And they're a lot of work, but man, they're worth every little bit of it.
All dogs go to heaven, and they're heaven on earth right now.